the information that it carries. And so the process of the alchemy that we're going to be working with today here is a way where for thousands of years we have put into the waters those things that we want to see transmuted back into life. It's almost like saying turning the compost into life. And so how do we make the chicha? When we boil this water, everything that we will put in this water, the memory, will then transmute and transform into that which we want to call in. And then we'll drink our prayers. So it's really, really powerful. It can go really deep, but because we have a little bit of time, we're going to invite you also on January 2nd here. We're going to go deeper into the ceremony of the Chicha and also throughout the days here. But today's invitation, we're going to take a moment to divide into different groups, probably groups of 5, 6, yeah, 5, 6 people. And all of you are going to take a moment to say to the waters everything that you cannot say sometimes. Or not that you cannot say it because you're not allowed to, or because you have a hard time expressing it. Or maybe something that you are carrying, and something that maybe you want to tell somebody, but you don't know how to tell them. Or potentially an argument, or something that you avoided throughout the year, but that you knew that needed to be confronted in a good way. And then we're going to give it to the water, because the elements have such magic within them that they are able to alchemize that and turn it into nourishment. So once we do the confession, we will return these waters into the pot, and tonight we're going to be boiling it at the fire. And we're going to be boiling it and adding corn, which corn is the purpose of the chicha. Corn is like saying, this is what my prayer is. This is what I transformed my confession into. So the confession can be like, I'm really angry at the fact that we're spilling oil in the waters. And I really, really just want to give that to the water. And the water will take care of it for us, because that's how magical water is. And the beautiful part about it is that when we alchemize all the elements, this is what the elders call the law of origin, which is a law that is not something that we made up. It is kind of like the Fibonacci sequence. Everything grows in a pattern. And that's just how nature is. That's a code within nature. So then the elements will take care of those prayers for us and will help us and accompany us in this. And this has been done thousands of years. Thousands and thousands. This is something that we are returning to. That's why we say this is history in the making, because returning to this is also returning to the basics of how do we cook chicha at our homes? How can we continue to do this all the time? Every time we have some kind of counsel that we need, we can talk to the water and cook it into what we want to call it. So we're also going to be passing around some chicha that we already made here like 2 weeks ago. And you'll get to taste the prayers that we did then. Let's see what they tell you. And if you want to share what it tells you, come back to the fire tonight and let us know. And for now, we're just going to go ahead. I'm going to ask for some support here. Yes, sister, thank you. Okay. Yeah, just if you can serve all the cups except one with some water. And I want to invite all of us to make the circles from 5 to 6 people, ideally here in the sand. Come on.